Would you folks like to know why we're here today? So we're here showing the standard practice of what happens to animals in the meat, dairy, eggs, other industries that exploit and abuse them.
Yeah.
You folks ever seen anything like this before? Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it make you feel?
Shitty. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what I agree with, but
I know.
the problem
I know.
I'm having with
So, safe to say you're against animal abuse and cruelty? Yeah. So do you think that you can be truly against it while also being responsible for it?
I mean, yeah, it's a tough line to walk.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
I never do,
For sure.
but that's just a matter of
So what do you think would be stopping you from no longer abusing animals and going vegan?
I totally think
I like meat too much. It's just like something I eat almost every day.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's also just part of my life. So like.
Yeah, it's part of all our lives. I've only been vegan for 4 years. I've eaten cheese, meats, burgers, all of that. So, but do you think your palate pleasure is enough justification to take someone else's entire existence away?
I mean,
she was a member of PETA for years.
Because your 10-minute meal, you eat it, you pretty much shit it out. But that's someone else's whole life that they no longer have because of a palate sensation. And if you switch that to anything, is that pleasure? Is that justification to harm anyone because you get pleasure off it? You know?
Okay, I feel your delivery is.
And I'm sorry that you have to hear what's going on behind me, but that's what happens when people are exposed to this. The defenses flare up, and they don't want to see or hear the truth. But you folks seem to be in tune and pretty much understand and know.
I know you don't want to look at yourself in that regard, but take that mirror.
Yeah. So what do you think you can do to no longer pay for this? Because your dollar, every dollar you spend is a vote for what you believe in.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, it starts with cutting down first because cold turkey and everything is hard.
I saw the guy
I know I've gone vegetarian for a while,
Mhm.
and then it's just a lot harder when everyone you're around.
I know. I completely understand. I can completely understand. But I say that veganism is looked at in two lenses. It's hard when you think about it from your lens. It becomes the easiest thing you can do when you look at it from their lens. Because once I understood that this was wrong, there was nothing that I would do to make me be okay with this.
Yeah.
And it did result in sometimes, because my partner and I, we hang out with ourselves. We don't really, family functions are a little harder, so we just don't do it. And if anyone wants to see us, they can come to our vegan home, our compassionate home. We can share a meal together, and you don't have to cut off your family.
Right.
But I understand being in the group setting and when other people are eating that, you know. And also veganism, what I want to do in this mission is put veganism back on its foundational roots, because it's not about a diet. It's not just about who you're eating. It's an ethical stance you take that you're against this. So that's food, that's clothing, zoos, aquariums, circuses, horseback riding, fragrances, cosmetics tested on animals. It's a whole ethical stance that you take. And once you understand the why, the how is easy. The how is easy. It's the most easiest thing you can do.
Is this like a foundation that you started here?
So Anonymous for the Voiceless is a worldwide organization, and we have several chapters pretty much around the world.
Yeah.
So I'm the organizer for the Ithaca chapter. I actually have some Buffalo AV here with me, helping me today. This is my first Cuba Truth that I'm hosting. They have chapters in Australia, Italy, France, and on Facebook. I see the chapters are growing every single day because more and more people are waking up to this. And some people, being vegan is enough for them. For me, that's not enough. I want to be out there, educate the public, show them what they're paying for. Because a lot of people, they don't understand where their money is going. Like when you buy a coat, you put that coat on in the mirror, oh, this looks good, and you walk out. You sit down for a meal, you enjoy the meal, you shit it out, done.
Right.
But this is where it originates. And we need to understand that. because that's terrible. And if you're against animal cruelty, currently you're living against your own values. Currently. I mean, that would make me feel like a hypocrite, which is kind of honestly what you guys are. Saying one thing, doing another, being against one thing, doing another. So, yeah, take your card so you can look into it a little bit more. I'll give you one. You guys can share it. All right, of course. Have a good day. Good, thanks. That was my first time. Thanks. Perfect. Yep. Well, I keep saying perfect, but they're great.